Hello everyone. My last vlog about relationship questions seemed to have done pretty well. So I decided, why not ask Facebook about, well, if you could ask me anything, what would it be? So I pulled a few questions and I figured I would answer them here and then post it so you guys can all enjoy for your viewing pleasure. Let's start with Amy Schmidt Tolifsrud. Tolifsrud? Girl, your name is fucked up. Tolifsrud? Amy Schmidt Tolifsrud. Anyway, when you drop an ice cube on the floor, do you pick it up and put it in the sink, or do you kick it under the fridge like a normal human being? Well, that depends. One, I can't kick it under the fridge because there's a blocker. So if I tried to do that, it would just stay on the floor. If I'm making myself a drink, I'll look at it, ensure there's no hair on it, and then insert it into the glass that I will promptly fill with water. If there is a hair, that shit goes in the sink. Joanne Owens says, how do you feel about Kendall Jenner raising to the top of the modeling ranks? She is beautiful. Do you think she made it through hard work or her family name? Absolutely her family name. I'm sorry. Jenner, Kardashian, Trump, all these people are where they're at because people worked hard before them. That's just how it is. They got a free ride, awesome, silver spoon, enjoy, but hell no, she wouldn't be where she is without all that shit behind her. Not a chance in fucking hell. And that's okay. I mean, why not use everything you have to get where you want to go? That's what Hollywood is about. Step on each other's face, put your relationships at risk, hurt everyone around you just to make it, just to get ahead. That's what people do. Vanessa McAndrew, being a survivor, how do you get over what happened? Also, what advice would you give to young women going through the same thing you have? Well, you don't get over it. It's been hard for me to explain to my boyfriend, who I love and feel safe with, that sometimes something he does might trigger me. And he's like, what the fuck? You know, it's me. And I'm like, dude, this isn't about you. It's about me. And he doesn't understand PTSD because he hasn't been through it. But I just decided one day, after many, many years of counseling, that they already took enough from me and I wasn't gonna let them take any more. So I still have my moments, but for the most part, I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. And I've been able to explain to him, like, PTSD, it's not like a made up term. I'm not freaking out to get attention. I'm not doing it to hurt you. This isn't about you. Remove yourself from the equation and try to be a little empathetic to my plight. And I get it. If it hadn't happened to me, I wouldn't get it either. But yeah, you'll never get over it, but you'll learn how to live with it. Definitely. All right. Chip Elbers. Hi, Adrianne. Who was your teenage crush? Do you have posters of them on your bedroom walls? How has your taste changed once you reached adulthood? Trent Reznor. Trent Reznor was all over my walls. I think I had one Eddie Furlong poster for a moment, but it was definitely Trent Reznor. And everyone thought it was gross because they're like, he's old. I'm like, he's awesome. But it was more so his lyrics than him, having survived rape and other things. Nine Inch Nails definitely spoke to my soul. So yeah, Nin forever. Ben Watson. Why did you feel you loved Christopher Knight and your last boyfriend? How is your love now for Matthew different and better? Well, Christopher Knight, all my friends were getting married, and it was my time too. I'm from the Midwest. You get happy, you get married. Since my first boyfriend of 5 years cheated on me when I went on Top Model, I thought, well, maybe if I find an older man, he'll be too tired, and he'll appreciate me being young and beautiful, and he won't fuck other people. I was wrong. My last boyfriend, I told myself, okay, I pick assholes. I have the worst picker. I'm gonna find someone I respect and I'll let them hook me up. So I got hooked up by friends, and I'm telling you, on like day 2, I'm like, is he kind of gay? And everyone's like, oh, Adrianne, this is the first guy to be nice to you. You're just trying to find reasons to not have him in your life. Even my bestest friends were telling me this. And I should have went with my gut, because my gut was like, he's gay. Batting his eyelashes and shit. But I thought I was maybe crazy. So we all know where that went. Was I in love with him? No, I was not in love with him. I was in love with my husband as much as I could be at that time, but I wasn't loved back, so that's not real love. I'm older now. I know what I want. I know who I am. And I just adore my guy. I love him. I knew from the moment he smiled at me, I'm like, if I ever marry again, it's going to be this guy. I felt it. It was like electricity. I've never felt anything like that. I was just like, duh! I could barely speak. He didn't even know we were on a date, even though the whole time I asked him, are you looking for marriage? Are you interested in children? I guess you talk about that on a business lunch. It was a date. Okay. Elsa Lepe. Would you have liked to be a Victoria's Secret angel? Why did that not happen if you're just as great looking as the current models? Well, because I don't have some famous name and, people in my family that can snap their fingers and get me in the door. I was on a show, Top Model, that the fashion industry immediately decided that no one in Top Model would ever be a supermodel, ever, for any reason. They're like, Tyra Banks is a boob model. Fuck her. So that's why I went the career route I went. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to make some money. I just want to make money. I never wanted fame. I've only ever wanted to make money so I could have health insurance and a happy life. I just want to be happy, Who doesn't want to be happy? By the way, I just got my hair did. I'm feeling a little sassy pants today. So if I'm flipping it around, it's because I'm feeling pretty good about my life. And I have a big zit. Just pointing that out to you. Big, huge zit. Anyway, so yeah. And I'm really fat compared to those models. Those models' fucking thighs are the size of my bicep. They're so thin, and I'm not body shaming them, but I would look like a big, fat heifer up there next to them. And I'm skinny as fuck. I'm not built like that. I'm not built that way. The 90s and early 2000s Victoria's Secret angels that had bodies, it's no more. It's no more. They're not like that anymore. They're super fucking skinny. Let's see. Next, Tracy Ann. What do you consider your greatest accomplishment? Would you have done anything differently in hindsight? My greatest accomplishment. Let's try not to. You know what? I'm just going to go with the first thing that hops into my brain. Was telling my grandma on her deathbed that everything I've ever done in my life that is good was because of her and because of the drive I felt to be the best person I could be as her legacy, which is also my mother, but my grandma raised me with my mom. So yeah, in hindsight, I wish I would have not spent any time on my gay ex-boyfriend and just left him to suck all the wieners he wanted to and been with my grandma in her time of need. I got really taken advantage of during that time and mind-fucked and manipulated and pretty much abused mentally. And now that I look back, I think I would have hit him with a baseball bat and just went home and was with my family. Pretty much. That's my biggest regret, is wasting a moment of my life on that person. I mean, I have an ex-husband. I wish him well. He's remarried. Good for you, dude. But man, that last ex I had, talk about fucking sociopath, horrible human. That was definitely him. Okay. Efren Guzman. I hope I'm saying your guys' name right. If not, I'm sorry. What is your feeling now about reality television? Do you feel it was a blessing or a curse for you? Oh, well, it was a blessing because I wouldn't be with my guy, happy in my life now. It was a curse because the biggest mistake of my life, being married, is right there, and I can like go back if I wanted to and watch like being mistreated and not treated as an equal and being yelled at and shit. That's humiliating as a 34-year-old woman to know that I tolerated that at all, and that any woman looked up to me in any way in that moment. The best I can give myself is I was committed to making it work and being the best wife I could be. I was young, I was stupid. So reality television is so fake now. So fucking fake. I can't even believe people watch it. It's so bad. It's just fucking horrible. All this like manipulation and created drama, and it's stupid. Like I feel like I'm watching Jerry Springer when I watch it. I am proud that when I was on reality TV, I'm not an actress and I was just myself, and I'm proud of that, at least. Jeremy Rogers, if you could change the past, would you change your biggest regret in life, whatever it is? That, and what is your absolute favorite food? If I could change the past, I would not have went through with the marriage. I would have left the day of my wedding, like my gut was telling me to, and just not done that. Like, I'm ashamed with my boyfriend now. He deserves for me to have never been married before. I'm totally ashamed that I did that. I wish I hadn't, because all I want is that with him. Get what I mean? What's my absolute favorite food? Oh, fuck. I really like French food. I really like it in and around my fucking face. I like Italian food, but oh, oui, oui. French. Dites-moi. Dites-moi. It is so good. Why? So yummy. I love French food. It's so rich, so good. Fucks my face. I like food. Mark Halford, if you could talk to your 12-year-old self, what is the one piece of advice you would give? Don't smoke your first cigarette with that boy. Cigarettes are bad and he's going to rape you. Don't do it. Reed M. Morse, how hard would you fangirl if you met Trent Reznor, assuming you haven't already? Well, I had many chances and he's hooked me up with backstage passes and shit, but I was married at the time and I just felt it was inappropriate to the guy I was with to meet my childhood crush. So I never went and met him. I know everyone says, you're fucking crazy. Well, I am. I'm Adrianne Curry. I'm fucking insane. And I didn't meet Trent Reznor. Whatever. Let's see. Jill Anderson Lang, do you have any plans to ever marry again? And if so, do you plan on having children? You and Behemoths would have beautiful children. Yes, and only if he asks, though I'm not going to wait around forever because that's just me disrespecting my core values and beliefs. And I did tell him on the first date what I was looking for, so I'm not going to be a placeholder. I never thought I'd get married again until I met him, and I just knew. I'm like, that's supposed to be my husband. I just knew it. As for children, I always wanted them. He said he was interested in kids, but unfortunately, by the time he's ready to have kids, my uterus will be shriveled up. But I'm kind of having fun without kids. Like, we have amazing fucking sex and we get to have fun. So there's that. We can have puppies and kitties. I can save puppies and kitties. Let's see. What do you think about modeling at age 13? My daughter is interested. From Nicole Demos Mies. All my insecurities, all my deepest fears, my psychotic, I'm old, I look old, I'm old, I'm so old, my life's over because I'm old. All of that comes from modeling. 13 years old is a really young age to start implanting that fucked up shit in their head. I wouldn't do it to my child. Nope. No. Even my mom that sat there trying to protect me in the industry, she gained the trust of this man, met him a million times, flew out, and then one time he has to fly me out, and he was trying to fuck me. Immediately, oh, mom's not here? Yes, I'm gonna get that young pussy. So that's what you're throwing your 13-year-old in. Just letting you know. It's bad. It's like, might as well throw a prostitute out there. And I know it sounds bad considering I modeled, but it is fucking horrific. Run. Do not put your children in this. This is a long video. No one's going to watch it. People stop watching after 3 minutes. They're like, fuck this. It's stupid. Okay. I was wondering, when you were on the first America's Next Top Model, how did you keep your sanity without losing it? You rock girl, from Dina Saunders. I only had brothers, so I really didn't care about all those crazy bitches, and I didn't even understand. Top Model came out when American Idol and all that shit, like, no one knew what to expect. So I was just like, I'm really grateful I'm even here, eating like good food and traveling the world. So you guys go fucking whine in a corner. I'm having the time of my life. So that's how I dealt with it. Sarah Jennings, have you ever apologized for something because you wanted to end a fight, but you knew you were right? Every single day. My ego is not so big that I can't apologize to this fucking man, even though I know in my heart that I wasn't in the wrong. Even if he did something that hurt me, my ego isn't that big that he doesn't come first. So I apologize to him frequently. That's just love. That's what you do. I mean, if he like fucking raped me and beat me, I would be like, I'm so sorry. I mean, there's like a point that it's not okay. Let's see. Paul C. Gentile. You own a GP100 and a Remington 870. Any plans on expanding your home armory, or are you all good? I definitely want to buy more guns. As of right now, since we're a team. He has a SCAR. He has a Chris Vector. He has an AR-15. He's got 2 Glocks. So my guns are just kind of added to that. So we have an arsenal here, and we are definitely going to expand. He just got a hunting rifle too. So I told him next gun has to be mine. I'm getting the next gun. I don't know what I'm going to get yet, but definitely want to get the next gun. Let's see. Paul Fisk. You and your old man seem to be a great fit. When are you getting married? Ball's in his court. Waiting 2 years. 2 years, 34 years old, not getting any younger. Getting a little worried here. Waiting. Jacob Moore, all perversion aside, if you were single, would you ever consider dating a fan that asked you out? Fuck no. I'm very picky. I have not been with very many men at all. You would be shocked. The ones I have been with, I was with for years, 7 years, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years. So very picky. So almost any guy that comes up and asks me out, I'm like, nope, sorry, not interested. I don't know. I'm very, probably because of what happened to me when I was younger. Never had a one night stand, nothing. Last question, Christina Marie Lane. How do you find the time to work out? I want to lose 100 pounds, but I have no time to work out like I would like after taking care of my babies and working. By the time we get our dinners done, kids are bathed and in bed, and I'm spent. Christina, my best friend has 2 toddlers. My other friend has a pair of twins and a 13-year-old boy, who's also my best friend. I get it. It's all in the diet. If you want to lose weight and you are not finding time for the gym, it's all in the diet. It's just all in the diet. But first, I would try to get as much cardio as you can whenever you can. There are workouts that you can do at home. I have a Pinterest where I have a bunch of that shit pinned, so you can go look at it and check it out. And yeah, you can lose weight from it. And I get it. It's hard, but I'm telling you, it's all in the diet. And good food is so fucking good. I want pizza all the time. My weight fluctuates like 20 pounds because I'm like, pizza. So I get it. But work on your diet first, then work on the cardio. And then once you get where you are, work on the toning. So I wish you luck, girl. And thank you, everyone. I know this is the fucking longest YouTube video of all space time, but I'm not gonna edit it because I'm lazy and I'm a model. Editing, what's that? Until next time, twirl your hair, bat your eyelashes, and hope everyone ignores the fact that you have no brain cells. This is Adrianne Curry, waiting for you to ask me more questions. No, seriously, thanks guys.